So we've heard time and time again, really in the past year, about these cheap fake games. It's kind of a phenomenon that's been taking over. You get a game that's good, and then you get another game that comes along that tries to pose as that game or that game's official sequel, when really it's just a low-effort attempt at recreating that game, and, you know, there's money that goes with it too, so it's really just a cash grab from those creators, if you can really call them creators, and slop is the word that is most commonly used to describe this phenomenon. I've talked about a lot of different examples of this in the past, but I am here today to tell you that there is one big developer that well, it's actually gotten so far now to the point where this big developer has actually said that they would rather people pirate their games rather than support the AI slop Copycat. Now, just for the record, I do not promote piracy. I am not encouraging others to go pirate games. I'm merely just talking about what this developer said. So the developer of this game, and of course we should probably talk about the game itself, this is the game called Peak, and the developer, or I guess the publisher, is called Aggro Crab. I'm gonna be honest, here's me being out of the loop. I have never heard of this game. Now, I do not have a very good PC, so I don't really play PC games a lot at all, but it looks like this game has been out for about a month and a half, and oh my god, there are a ton of positive reviews. It's actually crazy. It looks to be one of those climbing games. Some screenshots look like it's first person, some third person, but I think it's like a co-op game, so that makes it even more fun. I would have loved playing a game like this growing up with a bunch of my buddies. This actually looks like it could be a lot of fun chaos. So anyway, yes, as I said, that game is called Peak. I'm probably the only person that has not heard of that game, but you may not have heard of this game, Cliff. Yeah, that's right, Cliff. Now, this is a game that is actually made in Roblox. These days, you can kind of make any kind of game in Roblox. And it is by PewStudio, never heard of them. You can see the artwork there looks strikingly a bit similar to our game Peak. And I do actually have to say I have to give a little bit of credit here to this game because it looks like they did actually state that the game is inspired by Peak and mountain climbing. I don't know if that's a game or just mountain climbing in general, but I just wanted to throw that in because, yeah, that is worth mentioning that they do say that. Most of this AI slop Copycat type of game that we get, they don't even mention that other game. They actually try to pose as like the unofficial creator of it. So, gotta give them credit there. But when we look at these statistics of this game, Cliff, it's actually crazy the amount of traffic this game has gotten. 6.7 million visits to the page, 79k favorites, and about 5,000, almost 6,000 people are playing it right now. Might not sound like much compared to really huge games, but, you know, when you actually think about how this is kind of a copycat game, that's a big deal. Especially to the creators of Cliff, Aggro Crab, because this game, it's not just a free game and that's it. I do think it is a free game, but it looks like they do have microtransactions in it. Yeah, that kind of changes the dynamic quite a bit. It's not just somebody wanting to recreate it in their own mind just for the fun of it. I mean, this is somebody probably allegedly just wanting to get a quick cash grab. And it's gotten so bad that, as I said at the start, this developer is actually wanting people to pirate the game, their official game, rather than support the copycat game. This is coming from the X account for Aggro Crab. Like I said, that's the publisher of Peak. This got quite a bit of attention over the past 2 days, 7.8 million views, so they say, to be honest, would rather you pirate our game than play this microtransaction-riddled Roblox slop ripoff. Ouch. Yeah, it's definitely clear how they feel about this game, but on a much larger scale, to me, this is like, this whole phenomenon has gotten so bad that devs are, in a sort of way, maybe not like literally, but in a sort of way, they're encouraging piracy of their own game, or at least this developer or publisher is, rather than supporting the cheap knockoff game. Probably because, unfortunately, the more people that are supporting the copycat game, then the more money they get, and then that means that other people are gonna want to copy off of this whole copycat thing just to make a quick buck. I mean, there's gonna be copycats of every single game you can think of. I think bottom line, what they're trying to say is just don't support these copycat games. Obviously, I don't think very literally they mean they want people to pirate their game, but yes, this whole thing, it's gotta stop. Again, props to this Cliff game for at least mentioning that they were inspired by Peak, but to me, in my opinion, that's not enough. It is very obviously just a blatant copy and paste with microtransactions in it. It's very clear the intent is to make a quick buck, and unfortunately, I do think that many others will copy off of this.